It's me. All right, so we were having some issues earlier, so now we are going to try to not have issues. So, first of all, what the fuck? That looks grainy as shit. Wowzers. Let's go ahead and look at the filters on that bad boy. That's good. Other than that, what the fuck? Yeah, let's go ahead and default. Did that even work? What the hell's going on with this nonsense? Oh my. All right. Let's see what the fuck, you know? Yo, there we go. Resuming. Oh. All right, there we go with that. That's better. The exposure was up the ass. Apply. All right, so what we're doing is, now that we got that figured out, trying to figure out what's going on with the CPU. The CPU's been kind of sick. I think if I was a betting man, I would say DCS is doing some of that DCS shit, as it's been doing. Ever since the update, we've been getting really like freezes. It's been freezing. But not only that, it's been completely waylaying the stream. So you'll see me just fine right now, and then it'll be not fine at all. Not even a little bit. So we're going to do a test. I made some tweaks. I went back to default on most, everything. And that should fix everything, but I don't think it's going to fix everything. I think it's the DCS being DCS. I went back to the old number one and said, hey, I'll just buy something new to make it better. But I don't want to keep reverting to that. As much as I'd like a new 9800X 3D, which I do. They're on sale right now, by the way. See how it's freezing right there? It's not supposed to be doing that. It's dipping in the CPU with that. So we're good here. No, we're not good here. So we're good. Yep. So next we do. Well, let's see what the game looks like first. If the game the game runs at 120, that's one thing. I mean, don't give me an excuse to spend $400 on a new CPU. I mean, this is a 7600X. It's not a slouch. It's only 6 core, but it's not a slouch by any means. 7600 should not be bottlenecking a 7900 XTX either. It's not the graphics card. I know it's not the graphics card. Because I just figured out that my monitor was not running at 120. So that I'm glad this happened. I also found out that my card wasn't running variable, what AMD FreeSync used to be called. Yeah, so the graphics are fine. Looks like I'm okay. So let's do this.
Ooh, shit, looks like new
All right, game's in.
Quick, IFF check.
We're only running at 60 right now. Looks like our targets are off to the left.
Oh, I'm showing nails 11 o'clock. And the nails 12 o'clock.
Oh, this is a free flight, that's why. I did a clearing of the FXO and the metashaders folder. That's always recommended when you update DCS. I'm telling you, if you're thinking about getting a DCS, it is a rat's nest. All right, let's just do what we just ran, and it ran like it was running 120 frames. It's smooth. Look at them legs. Oh, Apparently AMD has its own software, by the way, for broadcasting. All right, so we're at... Most likely it's just DCS. It always is. DCS is the reason the single reason I built my machine balls to the wall before. All right, so we're at 105 frames. Not horrible. Let's go into burn here. All right. Target locked. He's just over 5 miles. We're waiting to get some good steering cues. There we go. We got a lock. Oh, had it.
Mud,
got it again.
6 o'clock. Hawk. We have a bandit. Flogger. 12 o'clock. 6 miles. And
there we go.
6 o'clock. Hawk.
Radar doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do, so we'll dogfight.
He's at our 6 o'clock.
Oh shit, Jester. Alright, come on, give me a lock. Alright, we got it in range. Oh, we had him locked. Let's go to the heater. That's too easy. I want to get a radar lock on this guy. We are way slow to be in a Phantom.
We're on a 6. Shiny and chrome.
And my wife just scared the literal shit out of me. I almost just shit my pants. And he's hitting the brakes and I'm flying right by. Thank you. Can you put it on the cup holder, please? Oh, she's awesome. She's opening it for me and everything. Thank you, dear. Mid-May is awesome news, bro. Alright, let's go. Radar's looking dead ahead. We're in the mode.
Right in front of us.
Got him locked, in range. Fox 2. Fox 2. We're probably too close. So Fox, no, that's a Fox 2. The other
12 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
Ooh, yeah.
Bandit is going down.
Oh, shit. No, he's not going down yet, but he's gonna. Oh, my gun isn't working. That is a long way down. I don't see any chutes. No guns, huh? Oh, I didn't arm the gun. That's a good idea. Gun. There we go. Alright, so doesn't appear to be any issues right now. It's... well, it's still freezing. See, it's... I think maybe it is time to upgrade. I said that. Yep, I'm freezing all over the place here. Alright, so... we're gonna do this, but we're gonna try something else while we're at it. I was playing... what game was I playing the other day? Wifey got me a beer. She opened it for me, put it in my cup holder for me. So I'm obliged. I can see how smooth I am now. Let's look at the graph. All right, so looking at the graph, I mean, I don't know if I can go back. Probably not. I mean, I'm chugging along at 5.3 gigs. 7600, like I said, is not a slouch. But when you're running, it's got 6 processors, but when you're running OBS, SRS, Voice Attack, SimShaker, Track IR, Discord. I don't know. It was fine before. If anything's gimping me, I don't think it's the graphics card. Let's try Le Mans. This was giving me shit earlier. I'm not going to jump in the other pit right now. ACC runs pretty spot on. This AMD says that Le Mans Ultimate runs awesome. It says it averages 150 FPS. So let's see how it does while DCS is loaded or is installing. 14 gigabytes. Oh, sorry, 142 gigabytes. That's a lot. Le Mans. I almost want it to have a problem, but I don't think it's going to have the same problem. Because we're running right now just fine. It's running on newer technology. The technology that is running, that DCS is running, is so fucking old. So, we're still going nice and easy here. Let me see where the computer's at. Did I close it? I think I closed it. So, is it the poison of choice? Yes and no. It's a different, we'll say it's a different flavor poison. Whoops. Nigglypuff. Whatever the fuck that means. Here we go. Okay, so I would definitely say ACC. Here, I'll show you. So the season pass, you get all 5 DLC packs. You get 4 new hypercars. I don't really race those yet. 7 GT3 cars. So check this out. I'll just show you in game here. Got it. So you start off for free with, we'll go to Sebring. You start off with some GT3 or some hypercars. They're called hypercars now. So they like to do a lot of advertising. If you like just GT3, you're very limited. Even with all the cars, you're still very limited. Because you have BMW, got it. You have Aston Martin. Holy shit, stop telling me to upgrade. You got the Vets. But you don't start with any of these. See, like none of you have to buy them. You don't start with the Ferraris. So these are new skins. You start with a Ford GT3, which I was hip to. You can drive the 720. But that's about it. Like there are no other cars. If there are, let's try the World Endurance Championship. No, like that's pretty much all you start with. So that's your car, because that's all that races in IMSA and WEC. They're more based on, so the LMP2s, there's only one LMP2. It's the Orca. That's what this is. But then the hypercars, which are, I think, called GTP now, Gran Turismo prototype, they have a lot more than they used to. So you have Alpina, you have Beamer, which again you don't come with any of these. You can start with Cadillac, which Cadillac is a dominant GTP car in real life. You can have the Ferrari. You don't have this one, whatever the fuck that is. Lamborghini, you don't have the Lambo or the Peugeot. but you do have the Porsche. So you have the two most dominant, and you have the Toyota. So if you want to get it and you like hypercars, yes, definitely start with this. Just because you get like the best ones out the gate. I don't think I bought them out the gate. I don't think I got a pack right away. That being said, it is more difficult than ACC. I got used to ACC. I read articles on ACC versus this, and I am significantly worse on this. And that's why I like it. I like it when it's more difficult. Now, Sebring, I'm running 209s, which is absolute dog shit slow. Like a buddy of mine runs 202s, 201s. But the tire, like how the tires wear, it's what I'm being told is, I'm not sure if you follow RF2, but that was like the gold standard in tire wear and management and all that stuff. This, I guess RF2 people made this, and it's the official game of the WEC. So you have the official WEC game right here, just like ACC is the official GT3 game or SRO. So there's that. There is online now. Daily short ranked races, weeklies, special events. You can host your own championships. It's a very, like, they did a really good job with it. I haven't explored all facets. And it keeps your rating. And apparently it takes your Steam. I don't even know what this means. My stats, yeah, fucking dog shit. Okay, so there's LMU. You already play ACC. So you've already played that. I like ACC because I love GT3. And it has the cars that I like. LMU does not have Mercedes because the World Endurance Championship does not have Mercedes. The graphics are better on ACC. Apparently, the force feedback is better on LMU, so I'm told. That's fair. Well, then LMU it is, dude. I mean, because on this, you have all of the cars. Like, I think I bought them all, or a lot of them. I mean, significantly more. You have a GT3 Lambo. I like GT3. By the way, GT3 started this week. Started on Wednesday with open practice. Pretty excited to start watching that. There's my best lap, 150 on the Glen. Monza ended up being... I know you were 5 seconds ahead of me. My best, according to this, is a 155. I thought I ran a 150. I guess it was a 155. I could have swore I ran a 150. Huh, interesting. Now, I will tell you, Rennsport, which we want to both play, now that I'm a founder, application is not owned. Okay. So I just gotta sign in first. It's not me. That ain't me, babe. So I ended up getting F1 Manager for free. By the way, that was a free game. It still might be free, by the way. I bought Rennsport for you, dude, so we could play. I'm a seasoned founder. And apparently there's a big update again. It has potential to be a new facet. I'll show you this. Just because of the customization, just because of the new, whatchamacallit, eVIN, electronic VIN program. And it's got, it's the war, I call it Call of Duty model. It's the season pass shit. So the more you level up, the more goodies you get. You get stickers for your dashboard. You get bumper stickers. How long DCS is doing. Downloading Afghanistan right now. Very, very big map on DCS. Exactly. Well, I mean, that's the whole reason. You can cross-play with... You can start on PS5, and when you get a computer, your progress stays the same when you go to a computer. If you do want to build your own, I know somebody who's probably about to have a 7600X processor. So instant game response that launches on this game in HDR does not launch on anything else. Or on DCS. And Fatal Error, of course. Why would I want to play first time up? There we go. Be brave, break last. I'm now online. Let's connect with friends with a low-level Fatal Error. Awesome. Race Room. Oh, I love Race Room. It's an older game. It's not... If you're there for the graphics, I don't think the graphics on Race Room are bad. Here, I'll show you. But there's so much stuff you can buy for Race Room. Closing this. It's not... being pretty stupid is what it's being. I'll go to it real quick. This app can't run on my PC. Oh, God. Are we really doing this shit again? Yep, we're doing this shit again. Did it forget where my D drive is? Sometimes it does that. Nope. Windows being... fucking stupid. You sure you want to get a computer? Because this Windows fucking blows. It pulls this shit. Apparently, I don't think my D drive's working right now. I think that's what happened. Is it? Nope. What the hell happened to... What the Where's my DCS? Great. The game directory no longer exists. Great, great, great. Actually, that's the best thing to do right now because the new if I were you, I would get an out-the-box special. Let's look online right now. I'll show you what I would exactly look. Let's have a look. Let's have a drink while we're at it. All right, right now, there are 9070Xs that are you can't get your hands on for MSRP. That's the new graphics card from AMD. But if you get it pre-built with them, their MSRP in that. So Nope, you don't want laptops. Desktop, gaming desktop PC. Newegg is the place to go. I would go to, let's see, AMD 9000. Apply. It's the best bang for your buck you're going to get. Okay, so this right here is a hot system. You get a 9800 X3D. That's a $450 CPU. That's a $600 graphics card. So that's you're up to $1,500 so far. But you get the RAM at a decent speed. You get 2 terabytes. I've never heard of Zydax, but it looks like it's serviced there. Let me fix that for you. Fucker. All right. Yeah. I know you can't see it. Let me fix that for you too. In my big ass head, as you would say. All right. I'd get an AMD system. So this, there you go. 9600X, 9070. 32 gigs. Never heard of Cobra Type. That's the only reason I might not buy that one. Doesn't even have any reviews. iBuyPower, that's a decent company. 9800, 9070, you're looking $2,000. Sometimes you can find some really good deals. $1,800? Okay. You can get something really good for $1,800. In fact, I could possibly build you something for $1,800 that'll do racing games. Like, this is top of the line. 7800 X3D is like one of the best. 9070 is the best AMD graphics card you can get right now, and it's killing the NVIDIA counterpart. I want to say something though real quick. While we're doing this, let me do a part picker. If I can even do that here. PC Builder. All right. So here's some that are already built out for you. Core i5 146, Z790, 32 gigs, 4070 Super Fractal. That will be just fine right there. That's an Intel system. So let's see. CPU, let's do do 9700X. Fucking serious? Okay. Let's go AI. Nope, too slow. I think I screwed something up when I said build with AMD. These are all older graphics or CPUs. You want something at least 7,000 and up. This is not working with me very well, is it? Fuck's sake. Let's hit the old reset button. Okay, I don't want any of these. Did absolutely nothing. Like, what the f... All right. Let's try this again. Let's start with something else this time. There's the 7800. I don't need the... All right, motherboard. B650, decent. ASRock. No, I actually enjoy doing this. I love building computers. B650 is all you need. People like to talk shit and say, "Oh, you need the X870s or the X670." You don't. B650 is all you need. Tough is not a horrible. That's an Asus. MSI makes really good boards. This Tomahawk, I had this. This is a good board. I would stay away from Gigabyte like the fucking plague. I had nothing but issues with both of mine. ASRock makes good ones. Riptide is a good one. I'm trying to keep the motherboard about 150. So, let's see. Prime is eh. It's just eh. MPG, we'll go with this one. Do you need Wi-Fi? That's a question. That's a 550. It's a DDR4 board. Let's go with the Asus. Okay, good. You don't need Wi-Fi, so you just saved yourself about 20 bucks there. All right, so we'll go with the Tough. Let's see if this will help us out now. Since we have that, it'll be more compatible. There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, that's good. Memory, you only need 32 gigs set. I don't know if you care about all the bells and whistles and the lights and all that stuff. You can save money by not doing the lights. Let's see. Let's see if you can get a 9070 right now for a decent price. So this is MSRP 670. Let's see. I'm a fan of Fractal, but let's take out. Let's see here. Lian Li makes good cases. You want one that has good air cooling because I'm gonna set you up with an air. I have an air cooler. It's a DH15, and it's cheaper than any AIO that you get, and it's just as powerful. Fractals, a lot of times they'll come with all the fans that you need. Okay, show me the inside. You got some big boy fans up top. You put some on the bottom and the top as well. This is just a proof of concept anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay, so power supply. All you're going to need is probably a 750, 850. That's another one of those myths that they say you need to go huge. You really only need something. You want something gold? You want a gold or higher. You don't need platinum. You want gold. It just means the innards of the power supply are good. Thermaltake's a good company. That's a 750. And you want modular. I always like the modular ones. That means it unplugs from the brick itself. Corsair makes good stuff. 80 plus gold certified is really all you need. MSI mag. Yeah, I would do. It's non-modular. I mean, you can get it non-modular. I just prefer it. It's easier to work with. I probably would do an 850 though, just to give you a little bit of extra headroom. Yeah, we'll do this one. Decent price, nothing too fancy or glitzy. We're up to 1,300 so far. I'm not sure how much room you're going to need. If you're just doing gaming, you probably only need 2 terabytes. And you can always upgrade later. Oh, no, not at all, man. I can build you. I'm going pretty much newer mid-level right now. Like, I could go wheels and get you something for 3. But to be honest, I can build you something that will run racing for $1,000. It's not going to run everything at max level. And if you're trying to do VR, you're going to have to pay to play on that too. But yeah, let's see what we can. I'm going kind of middle of the road. Not the best you're going to get right now. So I'm looking at Kingston makes good. It's 140. Never heard of Silicon Power. WD and Samsung 900s. Like I have a 970 Pro and a 980 Pro. Those are kind of like the gold standard. That's those and the WD blacks. Those are really good. We'll just throw this one in there because there's a combo offer. All right, so an OS you can just get accessories. I mean, hell, you can get accessories on Facebook Marketplace for ridiculously cheap. You'd be surprised how many people will just put it this way. I tried to sell a $90 mouse and I got $10. That's how cheap you can. Okay, so I mean, I got you. I have the 97 XT in there. That's the top of the line AMD graphics card. I'm not sure if they're really going to send it because they're all pretty much out of stock right now. A CPU cooler. If you want to keep it low, that's what I do. I do the Dark Rock 5 is a good one. Hyper 212's not bad. I had that once upon a time. But this one, 555, I would get the double stack. That one's not bad. I have the ND. This is the one I have. I have the black version of this. It's $100, which is expensive for an air cooler, but it's cheap for a cooler, if that makes sense. So I'm curious how you do that because I thought about streaming on my laptop too, but I wouldn't be able to hear my game because I want to be able to hear myself. I mean, I guess you just surpassed hearing yourself. So you just use your headphones from your PC or your And then I mean, I guess you could do that. I just like listening to myself. That's half the fun. So the chocolatey, snickery. All right, so this is $1,500 without tax. This is no operating system, which I can get you. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is $1,500 with no accessories, no keyboard, no monitors. So if monitors is in there as well, again, you can get monitors off Facebook Marketplace for $20. Like my monitor right here is $20. But if you want to buy new, they're still not horrible. If you want trips, you're probably looking $150, $200. So if that's part of the budget, the monitors, or if you have monitors. But this is a decent system. This gives you ability to upgrade later, just because the motherboard is this generation. It's an AM5. It's DDR5. It's good RAM. Fast RAM, 6,000. Fractal makes great cases. A 9070, a Sapphire RX 9070. I mean, that almost seems like it's not right. Like it doesn't even look right. Let's see what the reviews say. Oh yeah, Trips is awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna let me see if I can replace this. So you see it right here, a graphics card for what do we got it for? I mean, $750 for a graphics card. I could even go less than that, and you'd be fine. Like a 7800 XT, that's what I had before this, or a 7900 XT. Let's look at that. This is the graphics card I have, 7900 XTX. Sapphire makes really good ones, so they're spendy. These are all out of stock because they're cheap. This is the one I have. I got the Speedster, the Merc 310, and it was not $1,000 when I bought it. And that 9070 in the cart will mollywop my card, and it's $300 less. So that's the system I would probably research more and tweak and peak more, but if I was building a system for racing... Okay, cool. So that's building your own. Now, the Nex does have crazy deals every now and then. Let's look. Gaming PCs. These are refreshed. ABS makes really good systems at a really good price. I don't know about their warrantying. Oris, they look cool. I not after the last time. Never again. So this is an RTX 3080. This is an Intel system with a 12.7. This right here will do the job. And it is $1,500. And you get everything you need. That's roughly the same. You only get a terabyte, but you can upgrade to that. The RAM is only 16. You can upgrade from that. But the system I built would be better than this one, and it was the same exact price. But a lot of these, this is Newegg. A lot of this stuff you can get on Amazon, and Amazon sometimes has some really good deals. I just use Newegg for reviews, and that's not a horrible price for an ASRock board. Like me right now, I'm looking at this bad boy. So these before were going for like $600, $700 because they were going well over MSRP. Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, when you're looking, I'll look with you. I'll even go to the next with you and let you know if it's good. The 7800, $420. This is like a generation ago too. This is only $50 more or $60 more, which is ridiculous. And this is the best AMD, one of, if not the best for gaming. The 3Ds are for gaming. There's a 5800 also that's probably still spending. The 5800 will probably do better than what I have, and I have a 7600. But there's good combo deals on Amazon too. Like this Micro Center, like this comes with a 7800 and a Asus Strix. Yeah, man. I don't even really overclock or any of that shit anymore. I get the system and plug it in, and there's two buttons you press in the BIOS. One is overclock the RAM like it's supposed to be and overclock the processor. They have one-step overclocking now. It makes it really simple, and that's it. That's really all you need to do. If I got something like this, a 9800, I wouldn't have to do anything with it. In fact, I'm pretty sure these are locked. You don't overclock them. They just laugh at everything you throw at them. And I don't think the 7600 seems to be cutting it with the racing games, but DCS, I'll probably hang on and see how it does with the next DCS update, because DCS will fucking break your system. Doesn't matter if it's 2D or 3D. But the racing games seem to be... Here, I'll tell you what. Let's go into Le Mans and well... I can't start anything right now. So I'm going to jump off this real quick. I'm going to